And guys, I want to quickly apologize for the mic. There are some sections where my voice is grinding because either, too close or just some static situation going on. I apologize because I know that could be uncomfortable, especially if you're on listening through a headset. So I apologize for that, and I'll make sure that that does not happen next time. What's up, my Vina loves? It's Miss Vina D coming to you all from Ep9 News. So normally we start with the videos first before I start talking, but most of you are aware from that long special episode of me meeting Rachel. Okay.
So nice to meet you. Thank you so much.
This is my first official, episode back into the game in 2018. So we're going back to our regular scheduled program. Monday and Thursday, our episode is going to drop. I will only miss a day if I don't have enough content to report, because you guys know I do my best to make these episodes amazing, and if it's not great, I'm not going to release it. So the reason why I'm talking before the videos is because you are going to see some older videos, some older images, things with people screaming Happy New Year. I mean, Happy New Year was a little bit ago. But because I'm behind, because I wanted my whole experience with Rachel to be the first episode, I'm a little behind. So you might be seeing things that already happened, but I also included things that just happened last night, and an event that I was invited to that I wasn't able to go to. We're going to get into that later, but let's go ahead and get into the episode.
You guys, I don't do cold weather. I know I'm from Dallas. I know it gets cold here, but I don't do cold weather. It's been 2 weeks. I've been in Miami. I've been in LA. Now I'm up this morning, braving this cold weather, all for my baby Copper. So I have a flight that leaves in 12 hours. And where am I? At the mall shopping. Why? At least I have a good excuse because I've been working all day. Shout out to the people who don't think I work. Okay, you guys. I hate the Atlanta airport, but you know what the best thing is about the Atlanta airport?
I smell.
What do you smell?
I thought we smelled peaches, maybe.
Popeyes.
Desk that have dry erase boards on them. They give us a big TV monitor that's touchscreen, that's very interactive, and that's what it basically does. It changes the classroom to a very interactive classroom. The kids are totally excited, completely surprised. They're so excited to learn.
Development and the recruitment of teachers, and it provides resources to teachers, classrooms, students, and it's almost a trickle-down effect. We start with the teachers, it goes into the classroom, it penetrates to the students, and it's just really a beautiful thing to uplift education.
It is. Why do you think the college football playoff chose that? There are so many different things to support. Domestic violence, heart disease, but they chose education, specifically early childhood education.
Honestly, I believe everyone can point to one teacher that truly impacts their life. Whether it's a relative, whether it's your favorite teacher, someone was very impactful in your educational upbringing. And so sometimes in sports we focus just on the athlete side of things, but we forget that they're student athletes. That's right. And so the foundation really wants to focus on the student part of things and the teachers and the classrooms, and so it's really a beautiful thing. And it's in its 4th year, and it's really taken like a whole new, it's just gone a whole nother level than I think they even anticipated it to go.
And before we get into all things that are happening with you involved this weekend, I want to know what your highlights have been. If you could think of one memory, that's something that a teacher has done in your early childhood or middle school or high school, let me know. What is it?
Well, my favorite teacher was Claire Hewlett, and the reason I can't point to a specific memory, but the reason she stood out to me is because I hadn't seen anything like her. I grew up in a small private Christian school, and she was from Australia. She had all these world views. She taught us not just, she was my AP history teacher. That's right, AP.
All right now.
But it wasn't just that she was teaching us what was in the book. She was bringing in like extra knowledge, like her worldly knowledge and her culture into the classroom, and I had never had that before. So she is the teacher that always stuck with me. She opened my eyes, and that is the view that I had going into college and just anything else that I did after that.
Yes, ma'am. Now I'm born and raised here in Atlanta, and if you guys have memories as well, I want you to chime in. If you have any questions for Rachel, please chime in and ask us, and I'll ask her. But I have to go back to when I was in school here. It was at Lindsay Elementary School. I went to Chamblee Middle and Chamblee High, but specifically Lindsay Elementary School. Her name was Tisha Waller, my kindergarten teacher.
Oh, wow.
She was in the Olympics, 1996.
I remember her too.
And she was an Olympic high jumper, and she gave us these Olympic dolls. And the dolls weren't just one color. The dolls looked like each and every person who was in that class. If there was an Asian little 5-year-old, they got an Asian Cabbage Patch doll. If it was a white 5-year-old, they got a white one. And I got the black one. And that was my first exposure to diversity and dolls. So teachers play a huge role. A huge role. So what role will you be playing this weekend? And how will that money go towards and benefit teachers, maybe in the Atlanta community?
Yeah, so I will be representing the College Football Foundation as an ambassador and talking about what it is that we do. We have so many events going on this weekend. We've got a 5K on Sunday. We've got the Taste of the Championship, which is a huge event dealing with different chefs and a variety of foods, and it's just going to be this whole festivity that you can still get tickets and come and join. And all of those proceeds benefit the foundation, which will benefit teachers and go to providing resources for students and the teachers, because so often teachers have to use the money that comes from out of their own pockets.
Yes.
Just to provide things in their classroom. And so we want to relieve them from that burden. We want to help out.
Amen.
And we've been able to do that for 4 years. We want to continue to do that. So the events that are going on this weekend will benefit the foundation.
And, teachers who live here, they want to know, well, what have they done in Atlanta? My mom, she just retired, 36 years, DeKalb County School District. So what have you guys done?
Yes, so the Extra Yard for Teachers initiative has this extreme classroom makeover that they do. Specifically in Atlanta, they've worked with Jones Elementary, and I had the benefit of visiting the school and seeing the classroom that they did the makeover in. It's a beautiful thing. I mean, can you imagine being, a first grader and being able to write on your desk? So they have these desks that have dry erase boards.
Really?
They can write on their desk, and the kids are excited to work and to write on their desk. And it's just little things like that we're able to bring into the classroom. They have a huge touchscreen TV that they're able to use as a computer, as a television, and it's a beautiful thing to see the kids excited to come into the classroom, excited about the new resources that they have, and we're able to equip the teachers with that as well. And the kids are just really, excited about learning. And I keep going to the word exciting, but to see kids excited about education is building their foundation, and it's something that will carry on with them, just like you, having a kindergarten memory. These first graders are going to have this memory, and hopefully it's something that they carry on with them as they move on into their education, higher learning. So hopefully that's what the program is trying to do in a small way, but have a huge impact in children's lives and their education.
And it will. Now, as we wrap up here, I want to ask, do we have any questions so far? I know it's early in the morning, so I bet you those questions are going to start popping up like in an hour when people are like, ask her so-and-so. Well, we're live, so sorry.
Yes, ask now. You missed your chance.
But my last question for you, obviously, you are in the Peach State.
Yes.
What has been most enjoyable about being here, maybe even being a part of this program? What has been most enjoyable, even if it's the food, just eating it?
The food is great. I mean, I will say I'm not enjoying the cold weather.
Oh,
that I'm not enjoying. But it's great to be back here for different reasons. So my sister went to Spelman College. So I grew up coming to the homecomings, and there's just so much history here. We used to have family vacations where we come and visit things that Dr. Martin Luther King did, and like different sites of the church that he went to and museums. And so I grew up coming here. So to come back here, for a good cause is really, really a beautiful thing. I was here in November with Jones Elementary. Now I'm here promoting education in the city and showing what the foundation does locally, but also on a national level. And that's really a beautiful thing.
And just so the people know, she's not only beautiful, but she She is also extremely passionate about education. Not only did she go to the University of Texas at Austin, but she also pursued higher education at law school. Marquette?
Yes, I went to Marquette University Law School.
Marquette University, sports management. I know your bachelor's was in sports management.
Yes.
Are you still in that field of being an attorney, or?
Yes, I do civil defense litigation at my firm, Cooper and Scully, and they've been amazing at letting me be flexible, to work remotely, but then also come into the office in Dallas and to promote things that I'm passionate about, like the foundation. So that's really a beautiful thing. Yes, I still practice. I get that question all the time on social media. I still practice law. I will leave here and I will go work. No, I'm not kidding.
Quadruple threats. And then this weekend, you're going to see her as well. So just the last thing, tell them what they need to know for this weekend. What are the times you'll be out there, and what are the days?
Yes, so I will be out this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. We have events going all weekend for the foundation, so you can get more information at cfp-foundation.org, and all of the things that we're doing locally here in Atlanta this weekend and just nationally. You can get all that information, and you can help out too, so please visit that website.
Thank you so much for joining us, and I want them to see your little apple too.
Oh, yes.
Check out the apple, guys.
That's the logo. Look for the green apple this weekend.
That's right, and thanks so much for joining us on Facebook Live, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Bye, guys. You're good.
So you just had a rough nap and you're slightly under the weather when you have terrible, terrible nightmares. I dreamed I was house sitting at the Kardashian house. They left. I threw a crazy party. Actually, it was supposed to be low-key. The party was supposed to be low-key. Everybody kept coming over. People times people times people. Dogs were there. It's like Copper invited his own friends. They were running amok. They were pooping and peeing all through the house. And I ended up getting on the microphone. I don't know where the microphone came from. I don't know where the sound system came from. I get on the microphone. I get to the top of the stairs and I'm like, get the, you know what, like I like to say best, out.
Happy New Year, guys. So this is my, second live in a week. So I think I'm definitely making progress as far as interaction. I wrote back a lot of people who messaged me with their resolutions, and overwhelmingly, not surprisingly, the majority of you talked about your weight loss goals and just becoming healthier in some shape or form. I also received a lot of questions on specific things that I did to stay lean. So I wanted to share with you guys my secret, my passion, probably the easiest and most effective method that I've found to achieve these goals consistently and naturally. The key to these products is that they're immediate gratification products. So it means that you're not going to see results after 2 months. No, you're going to feel the effects pretty immediately. Whether it be a day or a couple days, you will see the results and you will see the effects. So basically they become a part of my lifestyle and I take them every day. So I pretty much just wanted to share them with you. So if you're interested in investing in your health and just achieving your weight loss goals, check out my website. It's in my bio. It's drbryanabasolo.com. And feel free to email me with any questions you may have about the products or, my fitness regimen in general. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you guys. Bye.
Us headed to a 5K run versus them.
Hey, we got all the nice girls,
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to make sure that you guys are being careful throughout today's race.
bad, not bad.
Schedule of things going on the screens up here. Also, there'll be a lot of legends roaming the floor as well, and you can also catch them on the Capital One desk right up here for some meet and greets to get some pictures and sign some autographs for you. Mansion, no, I'm not passing out roses tonight. I'm here in a completely different capacity. I'm here representing the College Football Playoff Foundation as an ambassador, and I'm so excited to be here today. I'm so excited to participate.
Girl, I'm about to faint. I ain't got nothing else to do, I keep telling y'all. She's 70, she ain't got nothing else to do. Girl, Michelle Obama done tweet about your movie. Michelle Obama!
Oh, not that one. 3. And there we go. Awesome. Thank you all so much for your time.
here. BB Rexa and Chainsmokers up next. You guys, Atlanta is lit. And he's lit.
Okay, so as you saw, Rachel talking about the reason why she's been in Atlanta this entire time. You know, you got to see their celebration for New Year and just an amazing all-around event. Rachel have been extremely busy, so you also got to see her going through her moments of not feeling too well and being under the weather. It's a lot going from event to event and all of that. I did reach out to Rachel asking if there were anything that I could do to support the organization, and she was like, sure, there's an event on Sunday which you guys saw at the aquarium with different performers and things like that you could come to, but I already had a previous engagement scheduled, so I couldn't go. I would have loved to go through all of the festivities on Saturday and all of that, but to be honest, Rachel said I'll be in Atlanta on the 3rd, and I had no clue that all of this was going on. If I knew even before she even said I'm going to be in Atlanta, I was going to get tickets to go to all of these things, because I love, going downtown and just having a great time on the weekend, experiencing new things, especially with such an amazing organization. I love giving back, so I absolutely would have bought tickets to be there. But, when I found out about it, it was kind of too late, and I didn't want the experience to go from Vina was cool, I met her, everything went great, to okay, it's becoming awkward and she's becoming a stalker. Why is she here again? And why is she trying to get close to us? You know what I'm saying? Because you can't go to such a huge event just by yourself, and it was such a short notice that of course I could have gone with someone else, gone with someone special to enjoy the experience with me, but it was just such a short notice that it was just like people already had previous engagements and things like that, and I didn't want to be the one to be like, oh babe, can you please go with me, yeah, just cancel what you got going on. I didn't want to be that, and I didn't want it to be like, oh, she's back, she's DMing us that she's here, she already met us. I didn't want anything to turn into that. Now, had I known ahead of time, I absolutely would have gotten my tickets, made plans with friends, and and that special someone, and would have gone. So if I ever ran into Rachel and Bryan and Ange again, we have just been like, oh hey guys, and then me going about my business and just enjoying the festivities, and it not looking like she's really trying to fit in, she's here again. So, and that's what would have happened if I have gone through that huge event by myself. And I was just like, yeah, it's not going to work out. But it's not even because of that, because I could have still gone, had an amazing time, with people or not. I'm just saying that it was just a short notice, and I didn't have, I already had previous engagements. But anyways, I'm so glad that they came out here, and just it was a lot going on in the city, man, as you guys saw from that. And also too, they were in LA for New Year. Most of you already saw that and saw these images from other pages. But for those of you who don't have Instagram and all of that, that's why you come here. I'm not going to talk too much because the episode was already, a little long from all of the videos. And I also talked a lot in the last special episode I did because I wanted to detail my experience in its entirety with Rachel. And that's why I said, you know what, there will be some people who say, oh my God, oh, this is so long, you're talking too much. And there will be people who will watch. And shout out to all 4K and counting of you who watched it, and almost 100 comments. Yeah, something weird was going on with my voice there, so I'm back. But anyways, shout out to all of you who watched on that long video. I know an hour on YouTube is a long time to just hear someone talking and showing pictures and things like that, but like I said, I'm not going to make this one long Thank you, Rachel, and your whole team, and Brian, and everyone that came out to support this amazing organization, being out there in the cold. I mean, it's just a lot, but it's for an amazing cause. So thank you to all of you. Shout out to all of you who, you know, we are almost at 4K so subscribers and counting. So thank you all so much for the love and the support. Welcome to all of my new Vina loves, and I just want to say, man, I appreciate every single one of you. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, turn on your notifications so that when I do post, you are aware that I posted. Leave a comment, and thank you all again. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. It's not a long commentary today, guys, because like I said, the videos and all of the clips speaks for itself. Have a wonderful day, and remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.